drink, very nice cider if you like cider. Not able to drink, I shouldn't be drinking any more beer really, but occasionally I do due to my celiac problem. It does give me problems now, so I decided now to switch over 100% to cider. My preferred drink would be Thatcher's Gold, but I thought I'd try the on tap version, which is Aspel. Never had it before. It's quite a nice drink, fruity, quite tickles the palate. Cheeky little cider, well worth a visit if you get a chance. And in a few minutes, at the far end, that's the restaurant, and I shall be going up there shortly to enjoy the delicious delights of a evening meal, which should be nice. So I hope everybody's okay. It's been a while since I've done any uploads, but I've been, wouldn't say I've been unwell, but I've been suffering from the after effects of hard work, and I needed to pull up the shutters and just take some more time out for me, some more me time. So that's where I'm at the moment, and also been catching up a little bit, not too much, on some of the let's put it this way, shenanigans that's been going on the tubes, and it's getting pretty dark. Pardon me, it's getting pretty dark. What's happening, and I'm just glad I've detached myself from all of those channels that just enjoy nothing more than being unpleasant, telling lies, counterclaiming lies and mistruths, even though there's evidence to prove people that have lied. But that's what it is. So I've detached myself now, and I think the worst of all is that I found out today that one particular channel struck another channel that has the past channel owner was deceased for 9 months, and to strike a channel is a bit below the belt, knowing that the channel owner is deceased. It's quite disgraceful as far as I'm concerned, rightly or wrongly, whether you do agree or disagree with the channel owner. I think it's a pretty bad move for people to do that sort of thing. But that's me. Be interesting to hear what other people think. I know we've got everybody's got alliances and allegiances to friends and people that you like to go on to screen with, and I've found a few other channels recently, especially in the last couple of days, that I've not come across before. But what I have discovered is that quite regularly, all of the other channels that I've discovered, you get the same one or two people that go in there and create havoc on everybody else's streams, but their own channel, and they go on and make certain remarks, and they get that channel struck rather than their own. So there's a lesson to be learned there from people that allow others to come on their stream and take it over, effectively by making derogatory remarks to whether it be religious, which is one of those, seems to be a regular thing, religious problems with remarks that get people chucked off YouTube. But when you get a channel that's been not attended by an owner by 9 months, and then only to find that it's been taken down, when that channel owner is not able even to defend the claim that there's been a problem with some of the content that's been there for quite some time. So it's a bit unpleasant that you kick somebody not only when they're down, but trying to kick somebody when they're passed away, which is a shame. A lot of people have got a lot of respect for that particular channel owner. And for those of you that know, especially me, on YouTube a little bit, you know that you know exactly who I'm talking about. without even knowing the person. You know who I mean, and you also know the person that has struck that channel. And it seems that people that do the nasty things, they pull up and they say, "Oh, I've got autism, and they make themselves out to be the victim, which is far from the truth. But even an autistic person knows the right between right and wrong. But that's another story. But anyway, here we go. So I'm just going to. I've been in the bar for probably about 45 minutes, and I'm going to get another beer before I partake of a delicious evening meal here in the motel now. So this is the once again this is my beer. It's Aspel cider. So bear with me 1 second, and we will be together once again in the restaurant shortly. Bye bye. Here we are in the restaurant. This is the other end that I filmed. Looking back now towards where I was sitting on the far end where the red wall is. That's where I was sat. I'm going to get a what am I going to get? Just having a quick look at the restaurant menu, and I shall be deciding shortly. I think what I've decided on is the chicken tikka masala. That'll do for nice. That'll do for me tonight. That will do nicely. It's very quiet this evening. They're expecting a large party. So I've been cheeky to ask, can I get in quickly before they all arrive to fill up the restaurant, which is good. So here we go. And looking forward to a nice lunch. Early evening meal. Go upstairs and watch a bit of TV. Maybe even some YouTube, who knows. So as you can see, this is my second glass of cider for the evening, and just ordered my chicken tikka masala, which I shall look forward to. I'm going to sit on the raised bar, which overlooks the remainder. You can see the hot plates just here, which is good. Nice front entrance, people coming in, and the bar to the right hand side to the far end, which is probably, and the check-in as well, which is probably where I will be retiring to once I've eaten my meal, and maybe partaking of another glass or pint or two, or possibly more, of the Aspel cider. So I've got my seat. I'm just waiting for the sumptuous meal to come. This is a me time weekend. I had a particularly difficult month, and combination of everything. Legal was finished, actually completed yesterday, so I'm celebrating a birthday this weekend, so I'm looking forward to having a weekend away. I left home early this morning, and I'm due to return home sort of late afternoon on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. Restaurant here, I know it's quiet, they're expecting quite a large party for, I believe it's 8:30, 55, 56 people are coming. So I asked, would it be possible just to squeeze me in before they all arrive, if possible. Otherwise I'll be quite happy to wait until they complete, so we'll wait to see. But I did speak to one of the ladies here, and she said, as it's just myself, they're going to be able to fit me in. So I'm about an hour before they arrive, so that the people in the kitchen and preparing meals for 50 odd people. I would imagine 55 people, 3-course meals, is quite timesome on any team. I know what it's like preparing 50 meals. I had a 200-seat restaurant in Australia, which was 50 meals is by no means an easy job, but fair play to anybody that's cooking 50 meals, especially 3 courses in this day and age. So big up to the restaurant. As I was saying earlier, there's been an awful lot of unpleasantness on YouTube. I don't know where it's all going to end. I think the channel strikes, of a dead person is pretty much as low as you can go. I mean, there's been people that have lost jobs and been sacked because of claims of just nasty people making up things, possibly, or interfering in people's personal lives that actually lose their jobs, which is also, how low do people go? How people, and then they get upset when tables are turned. I just don't understand what it is, but what do I know? So I'm just filming this on the phone, and I'm watching YouTube to the immediate left on my tablet. And I must say there does seem to be some joy about somebody called, is it Easy? Life Hut had his channel taken down or something like that. I don't know. From what I can understand is he has made several remarks of a religious nature, or he's let other people come on and say what they want to say using his channel as a platform, and he's taken the brunt for it. So I can understand I can understand fully where people don't invite people onto their chats, especially when they don't know who they're getting in another development where people are coming in on the soccer accounts now, and they're doing all sorts. When they actually get on the panel, porn bombing and pretending to be other people just to disrupt, and then to go on later to strike that channel for inappropriate content. So I can understand, but the thing is that content providers have to be smart enough to realise that they are targeted by unscrupulous people that want to use their channels. It's a bit like scammers, isn't it? You get a scammer that gets in touch with you about you've won the Nigerian lottery. All you've got to do is to send me your bank details, and I'll send you £50 million, and all it's going to cost you is 200 quid. But it's different, isn't it? It's difficult to see where YouTube is going, and it seems to be, everything seems to be going into like a funnel, and everything goes to the bottom, swirls around at the bottom, stays there. And it's, here comes my lunch. Thank you very much, it looks lovely. Thank you, sir. Thank you. There we are. It's let me just show you what's arrived. I'll get to it shortly. Bear with me. Here we go. So before anybody asks me, will I eat it all? Absolutely, absolutely, and I'll enjoy every bit. So I'm on the second beer, or second glass of cider, and looking forward to a nice evening relaxing, and especially a weekend away, which is, I wouldn't say much needed, but much appreciated. More than anything else, it's a bittersweet for me. I've got lots of YouTube content to go out. I just haven't got around to putting it up yet. So I do apologise for being a little bit lapsed, especially with putting out regular content, because the legalistic part of what I was involved with last year and this year, right up until yesterday, became more and more intense. And as the finishing post came into view, so to speak, the intensity became more and more. It just became more and more to the point where it was more time consuming and also mentally absorbing. But we're over the hurdle on that one. Over the hurdle on that one now. I was going to try to do this live, but what with the extent of all the unpleasantness that's going on between YouTube channels, it's like, no, I'll steep clear. And you know, when all this stuff does blow up, when it does blow up as it is now, I'm sure there'll be some more similar of the same. I'm just wondering what else will happen to bring YouTube into disrepute by people doing things and saying things that are so malicious and unpleasantly untrue. Some of it is true, maybe, possibly. But the bottom line is, so many people get asked, bring the proof, which is seldom forthcoming. Excuse me about the noise. I'm trying to eat this meal by keeping the camera going. But it's difficult to see where YouTube will end up, especially when so many of these unpleasant accusations are going around. And yeah, where will it all end? Where will the next low happen? Hearing that there may be some outstanding court cases. I just sort of step clear. I'm not interested in hearing about all of that stuff. But I'm looking forward to next weekend. Back in town to see some more big boxing next weekend. That should be a good night. And as I said on my community page, if anybody wants to meet up, it'll be a good fun night, and I should look forward to that. hope everybody's okay. So I'm trying to eat while I'm speaking, and I'm just about to take another swig of my beer, or cider. This curry is lovely. There won't be much left. In fact, I can guarantee there won't be anything left. I just hope that the overhead music isn't going to get struck. If it does, there'll be nothing I can do about it. But we shall see what happens when this gets uploaded. I might try to put it up later tonight. I've got my laptop. Brought my laptop with me as well. Got my phone, my laptop, and my tablet. But I've got two others that are on unlisted at the moment. I bought a Music Man Stingray bass guitar, which is in the can, ready to go up. But I haven't put it out yet because it was quite a considered purchase, and as most guitarists or bass players will tell you, that quite often when you buy a new guitar, they are fitted with strings that probably don't suit your playing style, and that's what's happened with the Music Man Stingray that I bought. So I made the video with the unboxing of the guitar, which is it's all finished. But I want to complement that with my string selection for the guitar. So I did buy myself after the guitar came. I prefer. Trouble is with bass guitars, there's several strings that suit different players. I prefer flat wound strings, and they often come with round wound. So when you play an open string or whatever you play, the bass guitar sounds a bit like a single piano note. But with round wound strings, it sounds like a deeper note, like a warmer sound. And when I was playing professionally, I always used to use Ernie Ball round wound. Ernie Ball flat wound, which were expensive, but they certainly gave the guitar a different tone, and then a bigger sound in a larger room. It certainly gives it a little bit more boost, especially in the lower end. But so last week I ordered a set of Ernie Ball round wound strings, which were 54 quid for, you might say, oh, that's a bit expensive for 4 strings, but they're pretty much the best that you can buy. And I also bought a new company that were in the on Amazon that were offering a new set of strings for a budget price. So they was, I think they were £16 or £19. So I bought a set of those as well. So I've got those two sets to go onto the guitar when it's ready to be changed. But because of the building project that I keep on about, I haven't been able to finish off the building project. Likewise, I've got 2 or 3, maybe 4 or even 5 YouTubes already in the bag. I just haven't got a chance to get round to finishing them off and uploading them, so I do apologise for being a bit sloppy with regards to my content, and I can only say sorry for everybody. The subscriber rate still keeps climbing, so thank you to everybody that subscribed. It's nice to say hello to everybody and thank you for supporting the channel, even though it's been very little in the output way. But thank you for being patient. Once we get a few more weeks out of the way, I do hope to begin doing more lives and getting people on that I can trust to enjoy having a good chat. Not been able to listen to too many streams lately, but I do enjoy going on to Paris. I do like Paris's content. Even when Paris doesn't get too many people on, the output is driven by the provider, and you know that there's going to be no conflict. So I really do enjoy that. I was on the other night, just said hello, but I was a little bit not run down, but I was tired, and I was going to bed early over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks. I mean early, I mean 7, 8 o'clock, and quite often take the tablet, and that runs through the night. So I do quite often pick up some things that go on. So during the course of the evening, I'm sort of half asleep listening to stuff. But when I come in when I look at when I look at the notices in the morning, a lot of the streams that happen early hours of the morning, right the way through to the early hours of, well, say between 1 o'clock and 5 a.m, I get notifications, but they've been taken down or put on private, which is a bit of a shame, because unless you're actually there listening to it, you miss it. And I have caught some of those late ones that have been interesting. I don't record anything, I'm not bothered about it all so much, but it's just nice occasionally to listen to a few things. But it's getting so argumentative and unpleasant, and just not for me. You know, I don't like listening to people argue. I enjoy just an easy lifestyle. I do what I do. I do what I do, and just enjoy what I can do. Fortunate in as much as I can do pretty much come and go as I please. But over the last sort of 6-8 months, because of the work and project, which I threatened to put out, it is quite substantial, and it's the work involved is, it goes from being involved legally with something, and then being appointed to deal with something, oversee something, and then right to the point of investing in a property, and then eventually to sell that property on behalf of the owner. Like I say, and that concluded yesterday. So, but me coming away for this weekend doesn't mean that I'm celebrating that. This was planned some weeks ago. I can just see a coach has pulled up. That's probably the people that are going to eat. So I should be rushing the rest of this, and then I must say this is a very nice curry. So I'm not going to reveal where I am. I'm here for 2 nights. It's as we speak 19:24, 24 minutes past 7 in the evening, and it's Friday the 4th of August 2023. Certainly hit the spot, this curry. Yeah, I think the people that are coming in are probably a wedding party. There's a big coach just arrived, and quite a few taxis. So I'm eating as fast as I can to retire back to the bar. Thank you all for taking time to listen to me eating. I do apologise. It's I must say I do love food. I do eat nothing else. So I'm going to let all the people on YouTube that are arguing and inter-channel damaging each other's channels and reporting and all that jazz. Wish them all the very best. So I hope you'll Saturday evening is going with the big bang. It's currently 28 minutes past 7 on Saturday. I think the people that have just got off the coach, looks like they're booking in to the motel. And I must say that was an absolute delight. Chicken tikka masala. It was absolutely lovely. Couldn't manage all of it, but the naan bread was nice, but it was a bit too much. Looking forward to nice evening. So I'll see you a bit later. Bye bye.